Have you ever spent hours studying a topic only to forget everything the next day? You read the pages, you watch the lectures, but the information just doesn't stick. It feels like your brain is a leaky bucket. Let me tell you a secret. It's not your fault. The problem isn't that you're not smart enough. The problem is that no one ever taught you how your brain actually learns. For the next 7 minutes, I'm going to give you 7 science-backed brain hacks that will help you learn anything twice as fast. And trust me, hack number 5 is the simplest and most powerful of them all. Let's begin. Hack number 1, active recall. What is it? It's the process of actively retrieving information from your memory instead of passively rereading it. Why it works? When you reread something, you're just recognizing it. Your brain thinks, yeah, I've seen this before. But when you force your brain to find the information, you are strengthening the neural pathways. It's the difference between looking at a map and actually navigating the city yourself. How to do it? After you read a chapter, close the book. Ask yourself, what were the 3 main ideas here? Try to explain the concept out loud to an imaginary person. Use flashcards. Don't just look at the answer, try to remember it first. Hack number 2, spaced repetition. What is it? It's the technique of reviewing information at increasing intervals over time. Why it works? Your brain is designed to forget. It's a survival mechanism to avoid information overload. Spaced repetition hacks this system. By revisiting information right before you're about to forget it, you signal to your brain, hey, this is important, don't delete it. Each review makes the memory stronger and last longer. How to do it? After learning something new, review it 1 day later, then 3 days later, then a week later. You can use apps like Anki or just a simple calendar reminder. The key is not to cram, but to space out your learning. Hack number 3. The Feynman technique. What is it? It's a method for learning anything by explaining it in the simplest terms possible. It was named after the physicist Richard Feynman. Why it works? You can't truly explain something you don't understand. The act of simplifying a complex topic forces you to identify the gaps in your own knowledge. If you can't explain it to a 10-year-old, you haven't mastered it yet. How to do it? Take a piece of paper. At the top, write the name of the concept you want to learn. Below, explain it as if you were teaching it to a child. Use simple language, no jargon. If you get stuck, go back to your source material, relearn that part, and then simplify it again. Hack number 4, chunking. What is it? It's the process of breaking down large pieces of information into smaller, manageable units, or chunks. Why it works? Your short-term memory can only hold about 4 to 7 pieces of information at once. Trying to memorize a long string of numbers is almost impossible, but if you chunk it into smaller groups, like a phone number, it becomes easy. Chunking organizes information, making it easier for your brain to process and store. How to do it? When learning a new skill, break it down into micro steps. Instead of learn guitar, your first chunk is learn how to hold the pick. When memorizing a text, group sentences into paragraphs based on their core idea. Always look for patterns and connections. Hack number 5, interleaving. This is the one I promised. Interleaving is the practice of mixing up different topics or skills in one study session instead of studying one topic for a long block of time. Why it works? When you study in blocks, block practice, you're just repeating the same solution over and over. Your brain goes on autopilot. But when you interleave, you force your brain to constantly switch gears. It has to work harder to recall different solutions for different problems. This struggle is what makes learning deeper and more permanent. How to do it? If you're studying math, don't just solve 20 problems of one type. Solve 5 of type A, then 5 of type B, then 5 of type C. If you're learning a language, spend 15 minutes on vocabulary, then 15 on grammar, then 15 on listening. Mix it up. Hack number 6, visualization. What is it? It's the technique of creating a vivid mental image of what you're trying to learn. Why it works? A huge portion of your brain is dedicated to visual processing. Our brains didn't evolve to read text, they evolved to navigate the physical world. When you attach a picture to a piece of information, you're giving your brain a much stronger hook to hang that memory on. A picture is truly worth 1,000 words. How to do it? If you're learning a historical fact, imagine the scene in your head like a movie. If you're learning a scientific process, visualize the molecules moving and interacting. Create mind maps. Draw diagrams. The more absurd or funny the image, the more memorable it will be. Hack number 7. Sleep. What is it? This isn't a hack. It's a biological necessity that most people treat as an obstacle. Sleep is the most powerful learning tool you have. Why it works? When you sleep, your brain isn't just resting, it's actively working. It consolidates the memories of the day, transferring them from short-term to long-term storage. It clears out metabolic waste. A full night's sleep after learning something can dramatically improve your ability to recall it later. So how to do it? Prioritize 7 to 8 hours of quality sleep. Stop studying late into the night. It's more effective to study for 3 hours and get a full night's sleep than to study for 5 hours and sleep for only 6. Treat sleep as part of your study schedule. So, there you have it. 7 powerful brain hacks. Stop studying harder. Start studying smarter. Your brain is not a bucket to be filled, it's a muscle to be trained. Pick just one of these hacks and try it today. Not tomorrow, today. If this video was useful, hit the like button so YouTube knows to show it to someone else who's struggling. And subscribe for more simple strategies that actually work.